Okay, good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to Spiritualist Desert Church on this beautiful Sunday. If you're joining us via Zoom, please be aware we will be keeping your microphone muted throughout the service. Also, please be aware we are recording this service for our YouTube channel, which hopefully will be posted later on today. Let's see, if you're viewing us on YouTube and would like a Zoom invitation, please send us an email and we'll get that invitation out to you for next week's service. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining us today. We welcome all of you tuning in on Zoom for our live service, as well as those who join us by watching our YouTube video. As always, we welcome those from the world of spirit. We know that you are always with us and within us. I'm Alice Robertson. I'm a trustee on the board at Spiritualist Desert Church, and I'm a member of the pastoral committee. With me today will be Paula Molino, who will be giving us our sermon and spirit greetings. Amy Stover, who is our healing medium, leading us in a healing meditation. Lynn Collier, who is also working with spirit greetings, and she is also our Zoom host and moderator. Please, let us open our service with a prayer. Infinite intelligence, as we join you today in our own sacred space, we know you are always with us. We are grateful for the comfort and peace you bring to us with communication from our loved ones and the knowledge and understanding of our natural laws to guide us in every step we take. We give thanks for all of the blessings you bring to us. May we continue to be inspired throughout this journey of life as we walk with you in joy, knowing we are never alone. Spiritualist Desert Church is a chartered member of the NSAC, the National Spiritualist Association of Churches, which is headquartered in Lilydale, New York. The NSAC manual provides us with the definitions of our religion. I would like to share these definitions of spiritualism and being a spiritualist with you now. Spiritualism is the science, philosophy, and religion of continuous life based upon the demonstrated fact of communication by means of mediumship with those who live in the spirit world. Spiritualism is a science because it investigates, analyzes, and classifies facts and manifestations demonstrated from the spirit side of life. Spiritualism is a philosophy because it studies the laws of nature, both on the seen and unseen sides of life, and bases its conclusions upon present observed facts. It accepts statements of observed facts of past ages and conclusions drawn therefrom when sustained by reason and by results of observed facts of the present day. Spiritualism is a religion because it strives to understand and to comply with the physical, mental, and spiritual laws of nature, which are the laws of God. A spiritualist is one who believes, as a basis of his or her religion, in the communication between this and the spirit world by means of mediumship, and who endeavor to mold his or her character and conduct in accordance with the highest teachings derived from such communication. As spiritualists, we have no dogmas or creeds. but we do have 9 principles that we strive to live by. Please join me now in declaring these principles. And even though you're at home, you can declare these principles with us too, even if you are muted. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact, scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the Golden Rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We affirm the moral responsibility of individuals and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any soul here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing are divine attributes proven through mediumship. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce our speaker for today. Paula Molino is a longtime member and worker for the Spiritualist Desert Church here in Las Vegas. She's a high school teacher and a licentiate minister in the NSAC. Please welcome Paula Molino.
Hi, Alice. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for that introduction. I hope everyone is doing well today. I am super excited for today's sermon, which is very unusual for me. But first, let me welcome everyone that's here in the physical, as well as everyone that is in spirit. Please, everyone, if you will take a moment and take a deep breath in, and invite all your loved ones or teachers or guides and everyone to come close to you, because that is just an amazing feeling and I can feel that radiating back to me. So thank you. I appreciate that. Today, our sermon is going to be about change, and change is often very stressful. Even if it's a positive change, it is scary for some of us, and some of us have to be dragged kicking and screaming into change. And with that being said, it is a very interesting time right now because the entire world is changing before our eyes. Everything that we are looking towards, everything that we've put our plans on have changed. The way that we communicate obviously has changed. If you look at us sitting here now on Zoom, if you had told me 2 months ago that we had to do church services on Zoom, I've been like, I'm not doing it. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I said. I'm not doing it. There's no way I'm going to do that. Yet I'm so excited to be able to do this today, to be in front of a camera and to present myself in this way. Number one, it's very hard for me to be in front of a camera. I used to actually almost beat people up who would take a picture of me. But now I'm easing into that change, and that's what this is all about. Being able to accept change gracefully with spirit behind us, and to know it's going to be for our highest and best good. We have to accept those changes regardless of what happens. Change is part of natural law. Cause and effect. We have a pandemic and now we're all inside. We're doing Zoom. We're doing these things. Natural law is what our religion is based on. Our religion is based on living those natural laws because those are the laws of God. And we embrace those. And with our principle number 7, we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey those laws. Moving with change is obeying those laws. Not moving with change is disobeying those laws. Accepting change within us is, again, sometimes scary. I must admit, having a recorded session of me being out there for the entire world to see is ridiculous to me. I don't have a problem public speaking. I don't have a problem being in front of thousands and thousands of people. I'm a teacher. I do it every single day, but have that recorded and have every little thing I say played back over and over again, that part is way out of my comfort zone. But that's what we need to do. In order to embrace change, we need to embrace things outside of our comfort zone. We need to push our envelope, we need to push our box, and we need to move forward. Today, believe it or not, I love the way Spirit works, and every time I'm in front of you, I tell you that, but I love our religion, and I love being in communication with Spirit and having them close to me. Today, and I had no idea whatsoever, but today is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. Who knew? I had no idea. Thanks to Alexa. She told me this morning when she woke me up. She's like, "Good morning, Paula. Today is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day." And that's amazing because their goal is to connect the world in many, many different ways, to fix our world, to bring us all together, to work on the problems in our societies, to work on our problems in agriculture and in hunger and all of these different ways. And we are now doing that through communication, through telecommunication, through change. This actually was the first time April 17th, 1865 was Telegraph Communication Day. We've gone from the telegraph to Zoom and all of the technology that we have. Think about that change. Think about our change in society. Think about our change over time. Now, when we move into change, if you're one of those people that go kicking and screaming, for instance, my father had a flip phone up until I think 2 years ago. You know, absolutely, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Reverend Vicky is nodding because she too did not have a smartphone forever. But when you're kicking and screaming, moving into those changes, what are you missing? I know you feel comfortable because you're holding on to that, and change is very uncomfortable, even if it's positive. But if you're holding on to those things so tightly, what are you missing along the way? If we're not moving into change gracefully, what are we missing? So when you are put in a place of discomfort, whether it's with change or anything else, ask Spirit to come close to you, your loved ones, your teachers, your doctors, your guides, everyone that you can call upon in this universe. Take that strength from deep inside you, where that infinite spark of infinite intelligence lives within us, that divine spark. Call upon that and move gracefully into that change. We need to own who we are. We need to own that curve. We need to own it. We need to be proud of it. And we need to accept those changes gracefully. It isn't always easy, as I said. But if we're following natural law, cause and effect, pandemic, new world, and we don't even know yet all of the effects of what this pandemic is going to do with us. Our economy is scary right now. Facing the world from a computer screen really is scary. I'm missing the connection with my kids tremendously. I'm a teacher. I lost 2 months with my children, and the best 2 months, the months where we 1000% have fun and bond and enjoy one another. The piece where I get to send them out into the world to go and give them all those last minute advice and words of wisdom. But it is where we are, cause and effect. This happened. We're no longer in school. We are now doing Zoom meetings. We're now doing church through Zoom. And it is amazing. Look at our technology, World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. Woo! That's so awesome. Because without the change, we would be home alone with our families and not being able to express ourselves and worship today together. This is a wonderful time in society. Many are scared to death of it. Many are kicking and screaming, but let's not be those people. Let's move into this gracefully with Spirit on our side, actually using natural law to call to us the things that we want, to call to us jobs to stay afloat with our family, food in order to feed our families, health and well-being. Even though we're all stuck at home and we see that as possibly a negative thing, think about the good it's doing our world, our planet. All of the emissions from our vehicles aren't going into the air. Our carbon footprint isn't as great as it had been. This is a renewal for all of us. It's a new time for our planet. It's a new time for us. And it's a new time for us to be spiritualists and to actually work our principles, to listen to Spirit. Take that quiet time, draw them closer to you, meditate, and actually hear Spirit, a refreshed, a new world, a new day. Let's own the curve, move into change. So I challenge you to move into change gracefully. And the next time you're a little hesitant, again, draw infinite intelligence closer to you. Draw upon that divine spark within you and move into it gracefully. God bless.
Thank you, Paula. Your sermons are always lovely and inspirational. Thank you, Paula. Traditionally, now is the time for our love offering and our announcements. We continue to accept love donations by check to the address on your screen. We are still working on accepting PayPal and other electronic money transfers. It will happen one of these days. But thank you for your support of Spiritualist Desert Church. We have received checks in the mail and we are very grateful for those coming to us. And thank you for your support of Spiritualist Desert Church in every way, whether it's being here and supporting us and our workers, or a check you send to us. As you're aware, Spiritualist Desert Church is closed for services now and into the foreseeable future. However, our board of directors and the pastoral committee are here for you. If you have need of food from our food pantry, if you would like to talk with us or you have questions, if you would like to join our church, you may always reach out to us at any of the listed sites. If you are a member of Spiritualist Desert Church, we want to remind you that it is now time to pay your membership dues. If you're in need of help with those dues, please get in touch with anyone on our board of directors. We're happy to talk with you. You may also watch this service on our YouTube channel. If you just search for Spiritualist Desert Church on YouTube, you'll find it. You'll also find the link on our Facebook page. We try to have our video uploaded early in the week. We were lucky last week, we got it done on Sunday. Next week, we're pleased to announce that Paula Molino will be working doing our sermon, and we'll be serving our church on our Zoom service once again. As we begin the healing portion of our service, we invite you to join us in a healing meditation led by long-term member and elementary school teacher, Amy Stover. By definition, a spiritualist healer is one either through who either through one's own inherent powers or through mediumship, is able to impart vital curative force to pathologic conditions. Please join me now in praying our prayer for spiritualist healing. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask this great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God.
Good morning. Thank you for attending our Zoom service today. I would like to ask that you please begin by sitting in a quiet, comfortable position. You can close your eyes and picture yourself in a calm environment, such as an empty beach, a forest meadow, or your backyard. Begin to breathe deeply, focusing on your breath. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Now, as you breathe in, begin to notice a warm, comforting, white, loving energy enter your body through each of your breaths. With each breath you take, the healing energy enters. This healing energy begins to fill your lungs. It then enters your heart, and then from there it begins to travel throughout your body. This warm healing energy slowly spreads from your heart through your torso, into your arms, down to your elbows, to your hands, and to your fingers. It begins to spread to your spine, and then down to your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your right foot, and your left foot, and all your toes. It spreads up through your neck, to your face, and to the top of your head, and your crown chakra. And as this energy is spreading out, visualize it cleansing and healing each cell and every cell that it encounters, healing you, protecting you. As this healing energy cleanses the body, imagine that it is also collecting all the negative energy that your body is storing. It is collecting each and every ache, pain, self-doubt, and negativity that you are harboring. This dirt and grime, as it collects, begins to quickly retreat back through your heart and into your lungs. Each time you exhale, envision that old negative energy leaving your body and dissipating into the universe. With each exhale, you discard the old negativity, the dirty energy, and you begin to feel cleansed, refreshed, and full of peace and calm. Imagine this with every breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. As you breathe in and you breathe out. As you breathe in and you breathe out. Now begin to engage all of your senses by recognizing how peace looks, how it feels, how it sounds, how it smells, and even how it tastes. Slowly begin to listen to the sounds around you. A bird singing outside, children playing outside, the calm of an air conditioner or heater. Notice your skin, whether you're cold or whether you're warm. Notice the smells of the coffee brewing or the scent of a candle. And you can slowly begin to open your eyes to notice your surroundings. And begin to feel again with each breath the peace and the love of the universe as you are walking in love and light. Thank you. Begin to open your eyes to notice your surroundings. And begin to feel again with each breath the peace and the love of the universe as you are walking in love and light. Thank you.
Okay, that was lovely. Thank you so much. As we close our service, we'd like to invite you to join us for a virtual fellowship where we will unmute your microphones and we can all chat together following our closing prayer. Also, if you're a member of Spiritualist Desert Church and a member of the board, we do have a board meeting this afternoon. So now, let us pray. As we go our separate ways today and in all of our days, may we take the blessings of infinite spirit and keep them close to our hearts. May we share our knowledge of spirit with all of those who need assistance, and let us be comforted in the presence of spirits in our lives. Help us to know and understand that change is inevitable, and it's good as we flow through the river of life. Let us bask in this knowledge as we go forward and until we meet again. Amen. Thank you all for joining us today. It's always nice to see your lovely faces here, and we welcome you to join us for our virtual fellowship.